Another day in paradise. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a problem. I have a problem with Nigeria. I have a problem with England. I have a problem with many international teams. Stay tuned until the end. You won't be disappointed. A very relaxing video when I'm driving to work, but I'm gonna say my mind because I have enough of certain things happening right now. If you wanna encourage your brother, just smash the like button. Without wasting any of your time, let's start by the almighty Nigeria. We all know that the World Cup, the African Cup of Nations, the Olympics, without Nigeria is just like no tournament at all. Can you believe it? The color, right? Amazing color, amazing jerseys, amazing kit. Everything about Nigeria is big and beautiful. Did you see the kit in 2018 World Cup? Lord have mercy. Probably the best kit in the history. But after that, they missed out on Qatar World Cup. That was a big shame. The almighty Nigeria. You want me to remind you the ballers that they have? Look at how many top quality players they have in Europe only. And if you go to Saudi, you're gonna find them. You go to America, MLS, you're gonna find them. You go even in Africa, South Africa, you're gonna go everywhere, you find excellent bowlers from Nigeria. Victor Osimhen, Boniface, Olaena, all of them quality players in very good level in Europe or somewhere else. And yeah, we know that they have also some injuries here and there, like the last game against Rwanda, Osimhen got injured, but I'm talking about the tournament in general, all right? Because it didn't only start against South Africa, but it's the entire tournament. To qualify for the World Cup, there are so many games to play. It's not only one game. So the problem started long time ago. What is happening? Why nothing is clicking for Nigeria in the last few years? I don't understand. Even in the African Cup of Nations, they go there, everybody hope that they can win. On paper, you can't even compare them with other countries. But what is happening? Are those players playing in big teams in Europe? They just feel like, they already made it. They're already in that level. And they are not putting effort, determination, hunger anymore to play in Africa. I don't get it. If they can't perform, and then you call the local boys, you call the players from your local league because they have nothing to lose. They're going to give everything on that pitch without getting a lot of money. But those multi-millionaires playing in Europe, they just feel like, I'm not going to put the effort that I deserve, that I'm supposed to, excuse me. Can you remember back in the day with JJ Okocha, Amokachi, people like that? They would die on that pitch for Nigeria. Kanu, they would die on that pitch for Nigeria. Right now, it looks like we have a lot of prima donna who don't really care about wearing that beautiful jersey for the country. So if you are from Nigeria, you let us know what is going on. Is the coach? Is politics? Because they've been changing coaches all the time. Even the players got in trouble with the manager and went on Instagram and all that. Everybody knows the story. It looks like there is no respect to even the coaches in place. What is going on in Nigeria? Because, let's be honest, I'm not from Nigeria, but Nigeria is kind of everybody's second team. Because they're going to represent Africa in a very high level, and they are going to make us proud. But look at them right now. What is going on? You, my people from Nigeria, get in the comment section down below. Let me know what is the problem with Nigeria. Is the quality? Is the coaching? Is politics? What is going on? Now, they are at the risk of not qualifying for the next World Cup in America, and South Africa are ahead of them. How? Somebody please explain to me how that is even possible. My second rant in this video is gonna be England and many other teams in Europe, like Portugal. The other day, Erling Haaland scored how many goals? 4 goals. Okay, so I'm gonna put everybody together. Why the hell England always got smaller teams? And I'm not disrespecting Faroe Island, Latvia, teams like that. But why Portugal, England, and even Spain, they always got teams that don't even have a national stadium? They can play a game of football in an apartment complex. That's how it is. How? And when those small countries are gonna have a chance to go to Euros or go to the World Cup? Because you always put them in the same group with Portugal, Holland, England, and we know those countries got amazing players and they're gonna always win, and those countries are not going to make it to a big tournament. It's just not fair. And this is why people like Erling Haaland, Cristiano Ronaldo, Kylian Mbappe, you name it, they always break record. Because when you play against teams like that, you're gonna score 5 goals and it's gonna be on your record. And they don't care. I'm not blaming them, because you have to play what is in front of you. It's not their fault that UEFA or FIFA are doing some stupid stuff like that. But it's just not fair. They can't even get their national team correct. They have people who play like in Sunday leagues, people who have like part-time jobs, and they play for the national team because they have nobody to play. They have hard time to have 11 on the pitch. And you go to France, you go to England, they have like 100 quality players to choose from. How are you going to have a fair competition putting them in the same big groups? So for me, those small countries in Europe need to have their own group, so one of them can have a chance to qualify for a big tournament. Other than that, my friend, in South America, Messi lost against Ecuador. But Messi didn't play, of course, but you know what I'm trying to say here. Argentina lost, Brazil lost. So there's a little bit of power shift over there in South America. Moises Caicedo got the red card, which means the next game he's not going to travel to South America. Probably it's good for him to stay in London instead of traveling in the next international break. But other than that, we are just happy that the club football is going to be back this weekend.